Good morning. Woo! T. Lou is kind of rushing today, y'all. Y'all get on in here. Get on in here. Woo-wee. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I know y'all can't see me that well. I'm mad at y'all. Y'all did not wake me up for Feeds Live last night. The phone was right there by my face, and y'all did not wake me up. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Come on in. Let me see if I can get some light in here. Get the phone. Give me a little light. Yeah, they say it's on. Good morning, y'all. Let's ride to work. Y'all come on in with me this morning. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Joshua, first place winner. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all come on in here. Woo! All right. Looks like we got to rush on and get to work today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa. Okay, one gets it. All right, y'all. We got our good morning, Good morning, Catrice. Good morning, everybody. We are rushing. I got up a little late, so we're gonna rush on. I don't have to be there that early. Let me see. Is this something on my okay? Okay. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Why y'all didn't wake me up last night? Some good lives last night. Good morning, y'all. On our way to work this morning, honey. On our way to work this morning. Oh, and nothing really special going on today at all. Nothing really special going on. I kept my ears and eyes to the YouTube street. I'm kind of confused with a lot of little stuff. So I guess I don't need to really just speak on it. I guess everything is not even worth even talking about. I'm just praying for everybody. I did get a chance to catch some of Justice's live, and she was telling Mark to, to be strong and everything. That's what I conclude. Of course, I feel the same. Um, and all that there. As Teresa and all that there. You know what I'm saying? I heard a little bit of fees. Like I'm gonna go ahead and try to take this light real quick and go ahead and disobey the traffic rules. Yes, I did. I did it. I did it. I did it. Cause I do have a license. I do have a license now. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to borrow nobody's car. I do have my own car, and I do have a driver's license. Y'all, the Chrysler is looking good. I don't know if I took a picture of it. We got the pink reindeer ears on and the pink, the silver nose on the front of the Chrysler, baby. We running through these 901 streets looking good. It's all shined up. And so yeah, she's looking like a little pink reindeer. So it's so cute. I'm loving it. I will probably forever keep this car. I don't care because this is the last chariot that I drove my queen in. My queen sat right here. So for that, I will forever, ever, ever, ever have to hold on to this Christ. Yes, yes, because this was the chariot, and my queen loved it. My queen never drove this car. I actually, fun fact, I actually bought this car so that my queen, her car was running, it was running bad. She had a Mazda Millennia. She loved that car. It was fully loaded, but she didn't drive it that much. She bought it. I was really surprised that she bought it. I didn't know she was going to buy a car. She was supposed to be getting some parts for her. I forget what it was. I think she had like a BMW or something. She's supposed to be getting some parts, But she came back home with a new car. And the reason why she came back home with a new car was because they told her that it wasn't worth fixing. And she said that she had to have a car. I didn't think that she needed one, but she did. So she got that car and she really didn't have that many customers. She would go to church and stuff like that. So the car sat. I think I had both of us usually would keep the same brand car. So I think I had a Mitsubishi, it was a truck, a SUV, and I had an Eclipse. I've always usually had two cars. So usually what would happen is when I pay one off, I wouldn't trade it. I'm like my dad. I wouldn't trade it. I would just get a newer one, and I would always have two cars. And the reason why was because my dad always said it didn't make sense to pay anybody to rent a car when you could just have multiple cars of your own. So I just kind of, did that. So anyway, to make a long story short, her car wasn't running that good. And so I had my Forerunner before I sold it for COVID because I really thought the world was gonna end, child. And I didn't feel like I needed all them cars. And she was getting into things during COVID. Like she would get off, she would get keys, she would go places, she would do a lot. And so I just felt like having less keys around, less automobiles for her to get into would be the best way to keep her out of trouble. I did get locks and stuff on the doors, but she sometimes would still, kind of get away a little bit. So I let her drive the Forerunner. Um, and I feel like I felt like by it being big, it would be kind of intimidating and she would not get in it as much. Wrong thought. That woman got in that doggone truck, honey, and was all over Memphis until she ended up getting to a Kroger one day and she got confused and she could not remember how to drive. So it was a really nice man. Everybody who, whenever she had one of those episodes, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Some great people would always find her. I mean, would always be around and they would always get in contact with me. And so, yeah, so that's when I just really felt like one car would do it. So I end up selling the Forerunner. I actually saw the Forerunner the other day. The guy still has it. Um, so yeah, that's just a memory that I had. But I had to do quite a bit to keep Mama V from getting out in these Memphis streets, honey, because whenever she got the urge to go somewhere, which was all the time, she would grab them keys and be all over South Memphis, North Memphis, wherever she wanted to go. That's where that woman went. Her and my aunts, some of the church members. She always had a little crew. She always had a little crew. Her and some of the little folks on the motherboard, girl. They always had something to do. They always had somewhere to go. They had to go to Walgreens because the Pepsis was on sale. The tomatoes was better at the Save a Lot over on Chelsea than it was over on the what to call it. Or the potatoes was better at this store than that store. They was all over Memphis and nothing, doing nothing, just getting into stuff. And I would be at work and she would get busy. So around this time she would be up and I'd be like, why don't you go back to sleep? Nah, baby, she'd be up on the phone trying to get her plan together. Um, so yeah, that was really, really a great memory of her, fond memory of her. And she was this is year 28 for me, and she was my room grandmother for years. And I just love the fact that my former students, a big crowd of them came to the funeral and they spoke so eloquently about her being the only, some of them, she was the only grandmother that they had experience with. She taught them, she told them a lot about Haiti. She told them a lot about growing up poor. just a lot of different things. I remember one time, and this was before people got so icky about religion, but I remember when she taught them the history of the old Dr. Watts that they would sing in church. And she even taught them one and taught them the significance of it and what it meant. And I just really, really love those memories. And they those memories stick with them now. Um, and they spoke so eloquently about my mother. And that was that's a good feeling. So her birthday is coming up on December the 28th. And some of my family will be here. I don't know if we're gonna do something quiet. I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling on that day. So I don't really make any plans for that day because I'm not quite sure. But as of today, I'm feeling great. I'm in a great mood. I just wish I had gotten up a little bit earlier, but the school will still be there when I get there, and all and all and all. But good morning to all of you all from the city of Memphis, Tennessee. We are traveling at a great speed, and it is a very cold 35 degrees here in the city of Good Old, right here by the river, where the Underground Railroad would drop you off, and you would have to find your way up honey north, baby. We still have one or two original homes from that time that still have the original tunnels where the slaves would hide under the basement for days so that they could get back on the barge going up the river to freedom. So it's a really, really historic city. But it is a city that has seen a lot of turmoil. We see turmoil every day because now we're not escaping the man, we're escaping each other. Pretty much like it is on the YouTube street. So I did listen to a little bit of Fee's live. She was upset. Um, but baby, when she said something about bald head or something like that, I saw it on Major Look page. Girl, when I tell you that almost took me out, I almost burned my curl. Fee, don't do that now. You know this hair, I got to keep this hair in a couple more days. Don't make me burn my hair. When she said bald head, bob something, I had my curl in and I almost burned it. I said, girl, don't you make me burn this hair? I have to cut this hair. Girl, that was so funny to me when she said that. But she was talking about Val over there talking about she was jealous. And baby, I don't see how anybody people want to talk about a comedian. I am a comedian. I'm just an intelligent one, but I am a comedian. I feel like I'm funnier than her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. But, I don't care what anybody else feel. I just feel like I'm funny. But anyway, I just don't understand how people can listen to all of that. It's just quite the money. I'm just glad that I have really, really cleaned up my algorithm because people talking about the dead and all that kind of stuff. Let me tell you something. Don't mess with those spirits unless you know what you're doing. A lot of people don't know what they're doing when they drum up that type of stuff. Now they got me over here at a whole stop on the interstate. That is absolutely berserk. A lot of people mess with spirits. They don't know what they're doing. Woo! Baby, that truck almost got you. All right, guys, we are at a standstill, so I'm gonna have to pay attention here. This is not normal for this city, so I don't know what is going on. It's crazy how the city is growing, though. It really is, because never would I ever think that you can just jump on the interstate and not get there within 5 minutes. So this is new. Now I know you're gonna let me over. The fuck? So I'm just gonna come over. Yeah. Trying my best to be nice while I'm on live. But anyway, y'all, that live, I'm gonna have to finish catching it up when I can. But I feel like I'm gonna really, really be laughing at that. Yeah. Very, very funny. She told nothing but facts. And of course, I have too. I don't really have to get back into it, but if you want to hear my thoughts on that, make sure you go back and run up my BAPS challenge. My twas the night before going to jail, and my this Christmas, my BAPS this Christmas. Make sure y'all catch those three. That's gonna sum it all up, baby. That's gonna sum it all up. That's gonna sum it all up. Like I have said, and like many of you have said, I can't talk to nobody. I cannot talk to nobody who does not get up and go to work. I know YouTube is a job, but if you're in this sector, if you're in this sector, I doubt if it's paying all of your bills. Oh my goodness, what in the heck have y'all done? Baby, they didn't stop all the traffic. What is going on? I didn't listen to the news this morning, y'all. So I don't know what's going on, but we are at a standstill on that interstate going that way. Going this way is a standstill. So Arkansas, the bridge. So whenever the bridge has any type of accident, the whole city comes to a standstill because Memphis is a mecca. So you're right there and on the corner. So you got Mississippi, Arkansas, right? Like we're all like we're really a tri-state. Memphis is right there on the edge of Tennessee. So um if there's anything that happens on the bridge, you got two bridges. You got the old bridge and the new bridge. The new bridge is the one that we use the most. The old bridge used they're going south. So people may live in Arkansas, work in Memphis, live in Arkansas, work in Mississippi. Like I could teach in Arkansas, I can teach now in Mississippi, um, which I won't go to Mississippi right now because I can't draw my retirement. But when I draw my retirement, I will probably go and teach in Mississippi because Mississippi doesn't pay as much. So, but I'm glad that they allow us to do that now. We can retire in one state and work in the other. So that's going to be good. I got 2 more years and I can do that, which is going to bring some more moolah into my pockets. And I just may consider doing that. Considering that I don't like to get up early, that might be an issue, but we'll see. Yeah. So, anyway, now that we're kind of out of that nook, we can hurry up and try to get there. But I'm already late, so that's okay. I'm not that far, and they will be okay. I know I got somebody that'll have them sitting right there. I'll probably get there right at a little bit after, just a tad bit after. So I know they'll be fine. Because my coworker across the hall will get them, and then there's a teacher assistant that'll be right there at the steps, so they'll be good. But anyway, y'all, I just want to come in. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. Y'all know how it is when I'm driving. I just wanted to come in and tell y'all good morning. Make sure y'all look out for my OOTD today. I'm wearing my Timu Christmas pants. I think they're cute. I think it's a cute outfit. Um, but I did not want to get out of bed this morning, y'all. I really did not. I was so it was so warm and everything, and I am just so obsessed with watching The House of David. If y'all have not watched that on Prime Video on the Wonder station, it's like this biblical station. If y'all have not watched The House of David, oh my God. If you are a person who grew up in Sunday school, BTU, y'all remember all of those Bible stories about King David and all of the things how he was a man after God's heart. And even though movies don't depict the exact Bible stories and everything, I'm just a sucker for a great story. And when I tell you, Wonder is doing their big one. The actor is superb. And he just encompasses the Psalms, how David loved God, how much faith he had, and David, losing his mother at a young age, that really, really spoke to me. And how he was able to keep her memory and keep going, and how he is going to become king. And I just feel like, wow, what a great thing. Even though our stories are different, even though I won't become king, I feel like I am becoming a queen. And I just love it. I just love it. I just love it. And so today, we will have our last grief counseling of the year today. And I'm so excited about that. Um, Even though you guys can't be a part of it, I do sometimes share different things with you. So that I'm very excited about that today. Yeah, so lots of great things coming up next week for you guys and for me, because I'll be off next week. And yeah, all of the great things. So we'll be able to see each other. I'll be able to interact with you all a whole lot more. And that's on that. I'm just kind of bummed out that I'm running late today, but hey, some days it's like that, child. Some days it's like that. Some days I just don't want to get up. I'm sorry, I just don't want to get up. I just want to stay in my bed. But I gotta get up. I gotta get up. Gotta get up. So kids are getting ready for they're having a fashion show and a Christmas program. Uh, let's see. Oh Lord, did I bring their bells? I hope I got their bells. Okay, yeah. I got them some bells. I guess y'all say, Lucinda, stop buying them kids stuff. I bought them, I had to order them some bells. I didn't have to, but I just wanted to. So I got them some bells. And I got the Swiffer because we're gonna do a winter cleaning and some more stuff. I think I got back there in my bag. I forgot to pack my lunch, so we'll have to order lunch, but that'll be fine. We got our Secret Santa person. Oh Lord, hold up. Let me go this way because the police up there. You're gonna go this way. And yeah, so we'll be getting the kids gifts and stuff put together this week. We'll work on their bags. I have two classes, and I try to have extra because extra kids come in and give me a hug. They be wanting something. So yeah. So we got lots of stuff like that going on. Also, we've been doing Christmas bingo. They love the bingo. They had fun with it yesterday. And we've been doing dance breaks and stuff like that. So lots of fun stuff. I am worn out. Yesterday I pretended like I wasn't gonna let them do the bingo and let them do the dance break. They was like, hey, hey, I know we gonna dance today. I know we gonna So girl, when I tell you y'all, I be so tired when I get there with them because they want to do dance breaks, bingo. They want to do all kind of stuff, and I have to prep the stuff. Ugh, they keep me busy, but it gives me a great purpose. And y'all know I love my children and I love teaching, so it's what I do. So when I'm tired and worn out, y'all have to just give me some grace because I have to get my sleep, y'all. I just have to get my sleep because having my energy up for them, it's a lot. I have over 50 students I see a day, over 50 kids, y'all. Y'all know how many personalities that is. So I know it's hard for y'all to see the behind the scenes of what I do. But trust me, if y'all actually see the behind the scenes, you will not believe it. You will probably want to come and help me, but I can't pay you. I can't pay you because what we do, there isn't enough money. Look at this lady walking these babies to school. Poor things. They're almost here though. She got four of them, and they're all just little bits. Bless her heart. All right, I see my boss is here. Lord have mercy, but I know he is always got my back. He got my back. He got my back. He got my back. Come on, y'all. Come on. And watch, he finna do the same thing I'm finna do. Nope, 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 nope. Thank you. All right, y'all. Auntie Lou is in the building. We're just a few minutes late, but that's quite all right. I'm sure won't nobody to say anything to me because usually I am not late. So they know if I'm late, it's usually a reason. So they usually give me grace. They're really, really good about us working together as a team. So yeah, I'm blessed. I'm very much blessed to be here at a place where I love to work. So yeah, I'm about to get on in here, y'all. As I always say, I love you later. I want y'all to have a blessed day, and I will be talking to you later. Bye.